Welcome to another edition of This Week in World of Tanks, the show where we showcase the best, the funniest, the luckiest, and the downright most ridiculous things that have happened to you guys this past week in World of Tanks. So our first clip comes from the user Snipers, spelled double Z. He's driving the ELC AMX on a standard battle on the cliff. And this one is just a word of warning to always be aware of your surroundings, even when you think you're relatively safe at the start of the battle. That small rise just in front of you that looks like a small rise may cause significantly more damage than you think. So snipers making a beeline out of the base as quickly as possible, not realising that that small rise was actually quite a significant size, taking off half the hit points from his tank, destroying the tracks and damaging his fuel tank. So yes, always try and be aware of your surroundings, and thank you very much to Snipers for sending that clip in to us. And our next clip of the show is from the user Blackshot01. That's Blackshot01, and he is driving the M36 Slugger tank destroyer on an encounter battle on Muravanka. So far he's just taking a southerly position and having a look around, see if he can find an easy target to pick off unsuspectingly. And they do have two scouts within the forest, so should be able to find somebody pretty quickly. Has a shot at the 12T, but unfortunately misses that one, then spots the enemy's M10 Wolverine tank destroyer, lines him up perfectly, takes his shot, and unfortunately misses the M10, but amazingly his shot goes over the top of the M10 and takes out that T1 heavy tank that he was shooting at earlier while he was trying to retreat. So absolutely amazing piece of luck there from Blackshot01. Thank you very much for sending that clip in to us. Our next clip of the show is from the user Hydra. That is Hydra driving the ARL V39 on an encounter battle on Ruinberg. And avid watchers of this show may remember that Hydra was the first ever World of Tanks, This Week in World of Tanks clip with that amazing Jagdpanther shot over distance. So don't worry, this one won't disappoint either. Spots out the enemy T20, lines him up between the buildings in that tiny gap, takes his shot while he's on the move, and amazingly is able to take him out through that tiny little gap there whilst on the move. So absolutely amazing piece of prediction and reflexes, and just an amazing shot there by Hydra. And thank you very much for sending that clip in. And the final clip of the show was sent in by the user Borrowcheck. That's Borrowcheck, and he's driving the T29 on a standard battle on the south coast. So he's up on the hill trying to do some sniping, but at the moment he's getting a little bit pinned down, and he's sort of was trading with that low, but the low has managed to take cover now. So Borrowcheck's going to try and aim over the side and get a shot on the low. Unfortunately his momentum carries him all the way down the hill for a little bit of tank surfing, but able to land directly on top of the low and take all 800 and something hit points off of him. Something which would have been no mean feat in a straight up one-on-one fight. But as you can see, it didn't leave Borrowcheck unscathed either, down to 21 hit points himself. But with that brilliant, every cloud has a silver lining. You may fall off a cliff, but you never know. You may land on an enemy and surf them to death. So thank you very much to Borrowcheck for sending in that clip. So thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If this is something that you'd like to see more of in the future, then please go ahead and leave us a comment in the comment section below letting us know. And don't forget to like or favourite this video if you liked it. If you've got yourself a good replay where you make some amazing shots, or an awesome play, or just something downright funny or amazing happens, then please send that into replay@screenreality.com. That's replay@screenreality.com, and we will do our best to turn as many of those awesome clips into highlight reels like this as we can. And also, if you've got any questions that you'd like answering, either on World of Tanks or gaming in general, then please send those to question@screenreality.com. That is question@screenreality.com. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and we will catch you next time.